King Shantanu's life had become barren. He spent most of his time lost in the memories of Queen Ganga. Sometimes he brooded over the tragedies of his 7 sons and waited for the return of his 8th son. He had lost interest in ruling the kingdom. At times, he became very restless. Then he would go to the bank of Ganga and sit there for hours watching the waves with vacant eyes. He returned to his palace when he felt calmed down. One day, when he arrived at the river bank, he found a teenager there who had bow and arrows in his hand. The young man evoked some feelings of belongings in Shantanu's heart, and he went towards the teenager as if drawn by some force. But before he could speak, his eyes widened to see a pleasant surprise. Ganga was emerging out of the water. Ganga came to him smiling and said, King, this young man is your 8th son. I brought him up in a way that he is capable of handling any difficult situation or trouble. Guru Vasishtha has imparted education on all subjects to him, including martial training. I have named him Devavrat. Go, son. Ganga put her hand on the young man's head in blessing and spoke, Now you go into the care of your father, and I want you to make him happy. And Ganga vanished. King Shantanu's joy knew no bounds at getting his son back. He brought his son to the palace and ordered his ministers to arrange for a grand celebration to welcome the arrival of the prince. The very next day, he called a meeting of his court, and Devavrat was declared as the crown prince. Devavrat was very courageous and valiant. He was a daredevil too. Once he was riding his horse along the borders of the kingdom. He saw a neighboring king marching in with a large army to invade Hastinapur. Devavrat challenged the invader and single handedly defeated the enemy army. He took the king prisoner and produced him before his father in the court. King Shantanu's chest swelled with pride at having such a brave son. But the loss of Ganga often made him a sad person. Her memories lingered on in his mind.